Yes, let's go. Hello, dear everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the African Rebecca 1 channel, a home of ECD. This is a channel created for learning very many things. Allow me to introduce to you the topic of the day. We are going to look at a biodigester. Who has ever seen a biodigester? Who knows a biodigester? Have you ever touched a biodigester? Do you know how it works? And do you know its introduction? Where it came from? So welcome to this channel. You are going to learn everything and you come to know what is a biodigester, and you will come to know how to make it by yourself in a simple ways. Now let's go. How does a biodigester works? And what are the advantages for it? Listen. There is a saying which says, if you don't accept change, change will do what? Will change you. You believe in that? In most cases, things come and you persist on the old feelings. And you say, no, I was adapted to this. And please, when new change comes, accept to change with the environment. Why do I say this? During those days, we were subjected to ourselves to using latrines. Remember those days, everyone or everybody knew a bit latrine as a latrine. You get the point? So let's go. Where you could dig a big hole and cover with it either with timber or concrete for it to be used as a toilet. You get the point? So after covering it, you'll be using it as a toilet. As time went on, they introduced another system called a septic tank, whereby this system can be used even in the house. Someone can use a toilet from inside the house, but this septic tank has too much expenses in the emptying. You look at it, you need to empty always every time when it gets full. So please, it is a bit costly. As time came, scientists sat down and made a research on how feces can be turned into water and absorbed into the soil. So they came up with a system called biodigester. So now, what is a biodigester directly? A biodigester is a system, whereby waste products like feces, water, are recycled into another form. Here, when water and feces come together in a biotank, remember they chemically react and form a liquid in an aqueous state, whereby everything turns into a liquid. Where feces comes in a solid form, and when it mixes with water, it comes into a liquid. When it goes into the biodigester tank, it settles down, but it takes time to grow. It turns into water, whereby time comes, it is flushed out of the biotank and then into the headquarters, whereby it is absorbed by the soil. So the process keeps on repeating again and again. When water mixes with feces completely and produces a gas called methane gas, which is reused. This methane gas, after being released, all the chemical reaction has taken place, it is absorbed through tubes and taken for biogassing, e.g. cooking, lighting, and electrical production, and so forth and so on. The remaining wastes are poured into soil and absorbed, where it is used as a manure. So, biodigester is something which is very, very important. Now, how does it work? Poop and water are collected in a tank called a biodigester tank. The reaction takes place chemically in absence of oxygen. That process is called anaerobic reaction, whereby chemicals react in the absence of oxygen. Where a methane gas is given off, which is a dangerous gas, to human life. Using a biodigester toilet has some good reasons. Why is it good to have the biodigesters in our daily life? One, look at it takes a small space to build. Okay, small space doesn't need to dig a very big area for it to get a biodigester tanker or space. It does not smell. That's the important thing. Whereby if you have a biodigester, because it is totally covered down, the reaction takes place, everything goes on, and oxygen, the carbon dioxide is also absorbed in the soil. So all the gases are absorbed in the soil unless the methane, which is uh, collected through the tubes and taken for reuse. On top of the biodigesters, areas other activities can take place. Like on top, after burying the digester tanker, you can even plant their crops. You can even have there the fields. You can even have there the parking, whereby you can even have some activities like recreations on top of the digester tanker. But the digester tanker is always buried down. It is less costly. Again, it is less costly since it is not emptied again. It is a lifetime system. Use it up, out and again for a lifetime. It is a lifelong toilet system whereby you don't need to dig another toilet here today. Tomorrow you're digging another toilet the other side. That maybe tomorrow the septic tanker you used has broken.